But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Yeah, I wasn't actually going to start the episode right there, guys. But anyway, hi, how are you? This is the Chaldonut speaking, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. I was actually coming back to World 6 to take a screenshot for a thumbnail. Gonna do that right now. But then I started the video because Elohim was talking. And we're hearing some information. Ooh, this might not have new stuff. Let's check out the MLN as I'm talking about this. So, hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Let's wait on that a second. So, basically Elohim is talking about the code that's behind the simulation. At least that's how I understand this right now, is that it's a simulation. And they're trying to figure out some sort of transcendence sort of thing, or they need AI, I guess? I don't really know that part yet, why they're trying to create the AI. If it's for transcendence, or what, I don't know. But anyway, he talked about the purpose greater than oneself. And we've seen that a couple times before in the QR codes, so we're seeing a theme there. And I think that must have been part of what was coded into the simulation, because you have to remember, Elohim is the code. So, we're starting to find more and more out. Anyway, would you like to complete a short user satisfaction survey? Let's go for it. Behavior: since I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? We're not... Okay, we can either spoil the survey or give an answer that is not out of 5. We're gonna say reasonable. I said excellent? Really? Oh, I said greater than 3. And it said excellent. Or no, I said 3. I thought for a second this was the greater than symbol, but it's actually just the chat log. Excellent. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification programs? Outcome: why does being a person matter to you? I want to find out if I am one. I think that is a big part of this whole process in playing the game. The certification program, why does being a person matter to you? That's not why being a person matters to me, network access. But that is the the certification reason. We're gonna go with I want to find out if I am one. That's the best answer, I think, out of there. Okay, so the library assistant's gonna help. Is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Virtual reality, theme park, fever dream, some mad experiment. Boom. Evidence points not to a theme park, but some mad experiment, or the end of the world. A combination of the two, more likely. We're gonna go with that. Oh dear, no. I think we best start from scratch. We're getting a ton of details. I know I'm not on Earth. I know what century it is. I know you exist. I know I exist. I know none of this is real. I know 2 + 2 = 4. I know I'm not on Earth. I have no idea how. For all you know, you're sat in your bedroom at home, plugged into a video games console. Nothing you see here can be trusted. Huh. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive. I feel. I am conscious. We could go with this, but that's a little vague. It's probably going to say I'm not a person. We're going to go with this. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. What we need to uncover is what's going on underneath them, if anything. The problem with people is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. Going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. And we've seen all these other things. Interesting. That survey was really interesting. So I think we might not actually be as done with previous worlds as we once thought. I think there's probably some data. Data's the wrong word. Probably some information, though, back in past worlds in the ML. But we don't know for sure. Anyway, the reason we're back in the temple right now is because I want to go through this wall. We're going to figure out what's on the other side. Let's do this. So what's here? I have a feeling Elohim's going to be speaking to us in a second here. Nothing? What's going on over there? Oh, there's a recording. What's happening? Whoa. I want to follow this guy. He's a person. He has a book? Alright, so clearly transcendence is happening here, and everyone's creating better versions of themselves. And by better, I mean like better robots. And they're solving puzzles in this world. Okay. What is this place? Is anybody able to interact with us? What is this? I don't know what that just did. Hey, can I interact with you? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Are they all recordings, or are they real? Are they actually doing things? Anti-cubes, there's a fan. It looks like this is what the fan's supposed to do. It's supposed to lift us in future levels. Alright. What is this place? Alright, so it looks like these are graves. Although robots don't really have graves necessarily, so it's just kind of pillars. My trigger. Can I interact with that? Nope. Don't think I would want to know what it triggered. I wonder, are any of these at all similar in name to anything we saw in the QR codes? Does not look like it. The Z sigils are evil. Vegetation shader still lacks vegetation shading or any linguistical combination of the previous two words. Interesting. So we have a graveyard. I didn't read any of those aloud, but if you wanted to go look at them, of course, just go back a couple of... Whoa. Go back a bit and just hit pause. So we have a recording here talking to a couple of them. We've got somebody with a TV. And then we have actual robots. We've seen these people before in QR codes. Okay, what's going on? Was he talking to them? I guess so. So is this where you end up? Is this eternal life, so to speak, for the robots that pass the sigil tests? Because we've seen both these robots before. I don't know. Maybe. This isn't really what I was expecting, but okay. And so people have TVs because we're showing their old faces, invalid encoding. But then robots with just AI don't have faces, so we just show them, so we give them heads like the one we have. Right? Is that the deal? Guess so. The music here is very uplifting. I feel very happy in this place. But I don't know what we're supposed to do. What's here? Anything? There are puzzles, which they seem to be trying to solve. There's nothing in all these gates they're trying to open. What are they doing? I don't know. This is all really confusing. What's the purpose? What's he holding? Secret Principles of Talos. Oh, by him. Oh, it's by him. Alright. Huh. I kind of want to stay here and continue exploring, but I don't know what there is to see. What is over here? I'm seeing visual glitches here. Whoa. Maybe this is encoded for us to understand what the future's gonna be like? This is really weird. I don't know why that keeps glitching out. Oh, there's an anti-cube. Maybe we can take this. We can't interact with anything in this world. We go through things. Except for walls. He can interact with the cube. We can't. But we can't run through him. That's weird. I don't get it. This place is very different from everything else we've seen so far. So is this what human civilization is now? How does this fit into the context of our experiment or whatever? I don't know. It's an interesting place, that's for sure. Now, will we get the words are everything speech?
In the beginning were the words, and the words were...
Yep, we do. So there's still a border of code. So, if this is humanity, humanity lives completely on computers now and everything is a simulation. Or this is a simulation of what humanity is like, meant to be shown to me. I'm really curious what Elohim is going to say to us when we get back, because this is a bit trippy. Yep. Oh, we can see through. It's like a tinted window, sort of. And this is metal. Were the other ones metal? Well, I guess, yeah, it is metal. They're all metal. That's something I never noticed before, but that seems important. Alright. So we've explored most of the worlds. What's here? And can we not access it, really? No way to get through. Alright. Unless there's a secret door. That doesn't seem like it. Let's check out the star room. Back here. What's here? This lock requires more sigils. So it looks like once we get 10 bonus stars, we can open it? Alright, so that's what the bonus stars are for. Well, let's see. So, we spent a lot of time in that other world. There were 2 puzzles we didn't finish in 7. There's 1 star we didn't find in 5. 1 puzzle we didn't solve in 6. 1 puzzle we didn't solve in 3. But we have nowhere to put those. So I'm thinking it's time to go to the land of death. Unless there's some secret here we haven't found. But I'm doubting that. So I think it's time to get out of here and move on. Alright, then let's do it. Off we go, everybody. We're gonna do this. Let's see where it takes us. Oh, my crosshairs are off. Oops. That's why I'm having trouble selecting the button. Back. I had them off because I was taking screenshots for thumbnails. Like I said at the beginning of the video, and I prefer it when the crosshair is missing, because then there's no risk of it showing up in the thumbnail and messing up the feel of the thumbnail. It just seems cleaner to me, so that's why I do it. But anyway... let's head out and let's go back to the Land of Death. I mean, we haven't done anything with the tower, but it feels like the QR code said it was locked up tight, right? I'm afraid of that tower. There's something terrible inside it. Never think about it. Don't even look at it. Just focus on doing the work. This guy says the upper levels are locked tight. If they're locked tight, I doubt we can actually get in anyway yet. So let's head this way instead and get a feel for what's waiting for us. So we spent half the episode wandering around, not really knowing what to do. Let's actually start doing some stuff for real. Alright. Is there anything back here? Doesn't seem to be any secrets, so let's head in. And it feels like it would be smart to go in chronological order, just to keep track of everything. There's a star room, isn't there? Yep. There's a star room, there's a barricaded room. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, let's start at level 1. No green. Are there no green sigils anywhere? Because we need green to unlock C. Oh, there are some. That gets us almost there. We just need the... Yeah, we need that one. So 4 and 5 get us there. But we're not going to go there right now. We're going to stick to the chronological order. I want to do that because I think... Like, I want to avoid sequence breaking. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when you take on the areas. Alright, that we've seen. Sequence breaking is when you take on the areas in a game in a way that you weren't intended to. I don't want to do that. I want to play the game as I'm meant to, but I guess there's no clear way I'm supposed to play. I think that's part of the point. Anyway, there's a QR code here. Let's check this out. I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. No, you made an anti-cube float. So we're gonna head to this one and try to tackle this today. Something about a star. Alright. What is back here? Okay, there is a star. Lots of buzzers. Lots of buzzers, actually. I wonder if we're supposed to make them run into each other. That would honestly be my first impression. I'm really annoyed that we can't change their course. All we can do is stop them. Yep, it doesn't do anything else. Which is annoying. We can probably cheese this level and do that. Not quite. It's not quite that simple. But if we put it at a right angle... Nope, didn't do it quite right. Bet like that it would work. Really? Darn it, I didn't set this up right. That one might work. Yeah. Not quite. Okay. Yep, I was just curious if we could cheat at it a bit. But we can't. They've thought through that. Now, where's the red laser emitter? Because we're supposed to try to get this star. Unless... Is it back here? No. Did I miss a room? I must have. Because there's supposed to be a red laser. Unless, can you shoot lasers through this stuff? Well, you can't take connectors through. But can you? Interesting. That one's a bit confusing as well. Alright, well, take two. Let's try going this way. doesn't open all the way in time. This is the maximum amount of time. Oh, it does open. It does open, alright. Let's see if we can do this. We can get through. That doesn't feel like it was the right way to beat the puzzle, but I don't see the right way, because I still don't understand how you deal with these buzzers, or whatever they were called. I think they were called buzzers. I still have no clue how you beat them. Like, how do you stop them? What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to shoot them with lasers? I think fundamentally I don't understand their mechanics, and I think that's why I've struggled with the last puzzle as well. Maybe you have to get a direct hit. Does not seem to be the case. Yeah, I don't understand how you beat them. Confusing, to say the least, but we did get a sigil, so that's something. We're gonna try one more puzzle today. But before we do that, I'm gonna go look up the buzzer and see how it works exactly, because I don't understand it, and I feel like that's hindering my ability to solve the puzzles. So, I hope you have enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. This has been the Chaldonut speaking. Goodbye, friends, and I will see you all next time with some more of the Talos Principle.